What's going on, guys? Ryan Clarkin here, mindset expert and transformational coach, and I'm starting something new called Quarantine Talks, which is going to be a series where I'll be sharing insights, tips, and tools that you can use to really enhance the quality of your life during this quarantine that's going to last as long as it's happening. So I actually want to speak into that because there's a lot of fear around how long this is going to last and how long this is going to go for, and where we tend to get ourselves in trouble as human beings is when we create expectations. So my invitation for you is during this time to exercise what I call the art of being unattached. So it means completely surrendering and trusting the process. I know, easier said than done, but completely surrendering and trusting the process and being unattached. This being unattached to whether this quarantine will last another week, another month, another 3 months, another 6 months, another year, and trusting that you have the innate abilities, creativity, and strength to adapt to whatever's happening. And in fact, you are programmed as a human being. It is in your DNA to adapt to the harshest and most challenging circumstances and situations. And you are much stronger than anything that could happen. A layoff, challenges, even getting sick, and trusting in your ability as a human being to recover, to become resilient, and to get strong, and to weather the storm, because it is a challenging time. And I'm not saying to be fake and act like nothing is happening. There's real things happening right now, real things going down. This is a really challenging time for a lot of people, and where we need to fall back on, especially in chaotic times, is our center, in really reconnecting in our centeredness as a human being, recognizing the strengths that we have, and finding purpose in these times of great challenge. And so a question that I want you to suggest asking, or that I want to suggest you ask yourself, is what do I want my life to be like? Like, where do I want to land, and what do I want my life to be like when this passes? Because it will pass. I don't know how long it will be, but it will pass. So an important question to ask yourself is, what do I want my life to be like when it does? And that will give you clarity in terms of how to spend your time. A lot of people's life just got shaken up, and that can either be viewed as a great challenge or a great curse. But what I want to remind you of is, if you notice that you are at home and you're spending more time with your kids than usual, and maybe that's bugging you or getting to you, think about how many times you were at work and you were thinking about your kids and you're saying, I just wish that I was with my kids right now. And if you're working too much and you're working overtime, what if you view this as an opportunity to really produce at a level of excellence so that people notice and they stick up and they say, you know what, when shit hits the fan, when challenging times come, I know I can count on this person right here to show up and to get work done. Or if you are out of work, and you've been wishing that you had more time to work on your passions and your projects, you can use this time to work on your passions and your projects and really discover a new possibility that wouldn't have been discovered otherwise. So my invitation for you is to really use this moment and use this time to your advantage. Like, find a way to use this time to your advantage, because it's going to serve you, and it's going to empower you, and it's going to allow you to have a sense of control. Because I know a lot of people have a tremendous level of uncertainty that they're experiencing right now. And one of the ways that you can start feeling more certain and in control is to know that the power is in your hands to move your life forward. And if you are facing a great challenge right now, there are people all around you that are willing to support you. All you've got to do is ask. So I trust that this was supportive for you. I'm doing my part in just spreading light while all this chaos is happening. And if you think this would support someone that you know, just send it their way as a little 4 minutes of wisdom and 4 minutes that can uplift them and empower them. And if you want to reach more people, feel free to share it out on your social media. So I appreciate you. If there's a specific challenge that you're facing, message me and I'll make the topic of the next video specifically addressing your challenge and providing you some support and some additional insight that could support you in overcoming it. So I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next episode on Quarantine Talks.